I hope your day is full of strawberry shortcake and cheesecake and cannolis. You gotta have cannolis. Happy Wednesday, my little Shanksters. It is I, Shank, reporting live from Mastermind for another episode of Shank with the one, the only Ian Fidance. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Ian Fidance, there's just a few things I want to promote. I am coming to Bellflower with Josh Potter on March 10th. I'm doing his show. I think I'm going to be doing a little longer of a set. So if you're in the Southern California area, come out to that. Also, March 19th, I'm coming to San Diego with Kim Congdon. Mic drop. Look out for that. And before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Ian Fidance, there's just one thing I want to tell you about, and that's Oh Yeah Socks. Oh yeah. You know what I love? Socks. I never wake up and say, oh, I wish I had less socks. Oh, every time I look down and my socks are fun and colorful, I say, wow, I'm really happy to be alive. That's why I only shop Oh Yeah. Head to ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara10. Oh Yeah has so many fun sock designs to choose from. They make amazing gifts. Whether you're into aliens or the show Frasier, there's a pair of socks for you. I love giving the gift of socks to lovers, exes, hosts of gifts. I'm sorry. Here, have a pair of socks. You know, support your podcast by buying a pair of apology socks at ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara10. All right, guys, let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Ian Fidance. Here it is. Let's get right into it. So you were whistling in the bathroom. Are you like a
whistler?
A whistler.
Yeah, I'm a whistler.
How often are you whistling?
All the time.
Really at home?
I'm a singer, I'm a whistler, I'm a talker.
Are you a singer at home?
Oh, yeah.
What are you getting into?
I sing to my cat. I sing what I'm doing.
Sing? What do you
I sing, all I need in this life is sin is me and Samson. Me and Samson. His name's Samson.
No.
Yeah. I have his name tattooed on my arm.
Let me see.
Look.
Oh, it looks
my
cool.
guy.
It looks cool.
Thanks. Yeah.
What other songs do you sing?
It all depends on what I'm doing.
If you're washing the dishes and the cat's in the room.
That's a favorite hit. He loves that one. He requests it. He and I communicate. I don't care what anyone says.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Does he sleep in the bed with you?
Yeah. He sleeps on my head. I wake up, we're nose to nose looking at each other.
No.
I can't get out of bed. I'm going to die alone, but I don't care.
But you have your cat.
Yeah.
You have Samson.
I love talking to him or just talking to myself and whistling,
I talk to my dog out loud.
Yeah, you got to.
I narrate what's
best.
happening.
Oh, I like that.
I go, okay, you stay there. I'm going to make eggs.
Oh,
and then
wow.
I go and make eggs and then I come back. Yeah, he's eating eggs even though there's an egg shortage.
You make your cat eggs?
Dog. Yeah.
Eggs.
Scrambled.
What?
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm out here working overtime.
I just got an automatic feeder for him. But when the food comes out, I've recorded my voice that goes, here's Samson, I love you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Also, when he was a kitten, I laid on the ground and put his food on my chest so he'd associate and think he needs to live with me.
No.
Yeah. It's a little Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Just a little bit. No big deal.
Wait.
I talk to him all the time. I'm like, look at you. What are you doing? Oh, you're just a guy.
Sorry.
What?
When he gets a treat, he hears your voice.
No, when he gets food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the thing it'll be like, and then it'll be like, here's Samson, I love you.
No.
Because like when I'm gone, it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of feeder do you have?
An automatic.
You drop coin on Samson.
Yeah, they're kind of cheap. But, well.
It seems like it would be expensive.
I did drop some coin. I got him a cat wheel, and the motherfucker never used it except to scratch it.
What's a cat wheel?
Like a big fucking cat wheel that the cat goes on and runs. You can look it up. And then me and my ex-wife ended up getting another cat, and he used a cat wheel, but then she took the cat when she left me, and the cat wheel was too much of a reminder of our love, so I got rid of it. Yeah, there it is.
You got rid of the cat wheel?
Yeah. It's great. If you can train them to use it, they really love it. And I have cat shelves in my apartment for him to hop on because cats are like vertical creatures. And I used to have a food thing. There was like a mouse that you'd put his food in, and then like they have to paw at it and get the food out one by one because they're natural like predators. You know?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about cats.
They're the best.
This is fascinating.
They're the best. I really try to be a vocal cat guy because cats get a bad rap, and so do cat guys. And here's the thing, though. I'm a guy, and I got a cat guy, and he's my buddy. He's my dude. But a guy with a girl cat is fucking gay. That's fucking cool it, buddy. You know, a guy with a girl cat named like Samantha. It's like you're fucking fag, bro. Yeah. Literally, I'm like sucking dick on my off days. And I'm like, what? Look at this guy with a fucking girl cat. Homo. Yeah.
What's up with your bisexual adventures? Anything exciting?
It's kind of my Bowie phase.
What do you mean?
You know? I don't know. I don't really go on adventures anymore.
You don't?
I don't want to be. No. I can't. I'm at the age now where I can't get. I can get hard, but not like the process of like what happens after you get hard. I don't want to go through unless I like have a connection, you know?
Yeah. No,
and
I get
it gets
that.
to be
that I get.
pretty empty.
I get.
Yeah.
That's when you get to sing to Samson. That's when I start talking to my dog.
Yeah. I'm like, it's true love because I don't need to fuck him. We have a connection deeper than that. You know?
No, we don't even need words.
Yeah. Well, we do, dude. When I come home, he's like, "Round." I go, "Hey, buddy," and he goes, "Round." I go, "How you doing?" He goes, "Round." I go,
No.
"Oh, did you?" And he goes, "Round." I go, "I have lost weight. Thank you."
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think she left me?
How long have you had Samson for?
Oh man, since July 3rd, 2019. And he was almost feral. He was like separated from his mother, and he was like found in an engine block in Brooklyn. And then the place that captured him sent me the video of them like getting him. They had like a box with food in it. It showed him, and then so the foster place took him in. They had him for like a day or two, so they didn't get to like socialize him. And then I went to the pet store, and he immediately like crawled in my lap, and they were like, he's like feral. He doesn't go near any people. We blah, blah.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, all right, he's mine. So I brought him home, but then I was like out all the time. So he was just like alone in my apartment.
Yeah.
So when people would come around for so long, he'd be like scared and hide and blah, blah. And then when we got the other cat, that really helped him socialize. And now my podcast studio is in my basement. So there's people in and out all the time. And he's like such a good guy now. He'll come out, hang out.
He's such a
yeah,
good
it's pretty
guy
cool.
now.
Dude, it was such a big deal. The other day we're laying on the couch and my roommate came in, who's also my producer that's living in my basement. And the cat didn't jump off the couch. He wasn't scared. He was just like, "What's up, dude?" And that was like a big deal. Things are good in the Fidance household.
Let me tell you.
Things are good at Casa de Fidance.
Let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
I'm still riding the high of the donut you gave me when I was in New York.
Yes.
I've been thinking about it every day.
Winston Bakery.
Okay, can we pull this up?
Yeah. They're
this
great.
Fucking shit. Ian, I don't even know how to explain the taste. It was the best tasting donut
I'm glad
I've ever
that
had.
our friendship is based on blowing your mind with food and drink.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We're going to get into the drink soon, too.
Right here, Winston.
Winston
Yeah.
Bakery, Montrose and Graham, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. They're the best. It's my little...
What was the donut, though?
It's a mochi donut. It's like crispy, sugary, soft on the inside.
Look at it there.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. They really hook it up. Like I go in there and they throw me stuff. You know, at Christmas I bring them candy and everything.
You're like a local celeb at Winston.
I'm like I love my little neighborhood. You know.
No, I know that you love your neighborhood because I remember you telling me that when you came in with the donut.
Oh,
you said you love your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you love going to walking around.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But I was eating them all the time, and I got to be a fat fucking piggy. So now I'm off sugar.
You're off sugar?
I'm trying. It's hard.
For how many days have you been off?
Well, I kind of had a relapse recently.
Well, when? Last night?
Well, no. I came into town yesterday at like 7 a.m. and I met up with my friend and his wife, and he was like a friend from high school, and when we like were older, and then like, you know, we lost touch. When he's in New York, we'll see each other, and then I haven't seen him in years. So I went to his house. It was really nice. I saw him and his wife and his dog. We had breakfast, and they got me donuts, and I was like, well, I can't say no, you know.
Yeah, if you get gifted donuts.
Yeah, but I'm off like processed added sugars, but I'll do like fruit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this for?
Hold on. I'm off processed sugars, but I'll do fruit because you are what you eat. Tap of the cane.
The tap of the cane really sealed the deal.
Oh, yeah. But I did all of December, and I gave myself one treat. I went to my like best friend's wedding in Mexico. And
How was that?
It was great. It was awesome. I didn't want to go. I don't like
going to anything.
Asshole making us pay for blah, blah. And then I get there and I'm like, this is the best decision I ever made. He's like a brother to me. I'm so glad I went. You know, I'm such a curmudgeon sometimes. You know, it was like me and all my old college friends. It was awesome. It was great. And like, they're so in love, and it was like so wonderful to see. And, you know, I really loved it. But we went out to like a tapas restaurant for like the wedding party, you know, the night before the wedding. And it I always try to never forget I'm an addict. I'm an alcoholic. Like I got to keep that. I'm sober. I got to keep that at the forefront of my thoughts. But you know, sometimes I'm like, whatever. And it hit me because when you're at this tapas thing, and I was like, all right, well, you know, I'll just have a little bit of dessert. You know, I'm in a wedding, you know, okay, give yourself. And me and Jordan, do you know Jordan, my co-host of the podcast? She's the best. Jordan Jensen.
I see her pop up.
Yeah.
And you guys are very funny together.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my brother.
Ian? Is that on Bein?
Yeah, Bein and Ian with Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were each other's like sugar sponsors. Like it's in front of me and be like, don't do it. And then like she texts me and I'd be like, you're doing great. Don't eat sugar, you know? So I text her. I was like, dude, I really want to fucking sugar. And she was like, give yourself a little treat. You've been really good. I go, yeah, you're right. And so I had a little bite of this like flan. I was like, oh my God. And everyone got up to dance, but because it was tapas, they had like 3 plates at different tables. And when everyone got up to dance, I took my own spoon and went around and I ate everyone's desserts. Yeah. I was just like... Yeah. And then I had to go walk through Mexico because I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, you have to think about what you did.
And then, dude, I'm telling you, it like ticks something off because I went to a pharmacy and I don't smoke weed, no drugs, no alcohol. And I go in there and I didn't even realize. I go, how much are Percocet? And I was like, oh God, what am I doing? Yeah. I didn't take them, but I was just like, well, I gotta get out of here. Yeah. So instead, I bought 2 Z-Packs in case I get sick again. And I'm so dumb. I was like, well, I got the flu. I gotta have a Z-Pack. And my other friend's like a doctor.
It's like, that's viral.
And
If you get the flu, you don't take an antibiotic.
I know. I'm leaving with a bunch of antibiotics thinking I got the secret. What the fuck?
So funny.
Yeah.
The flan relapse.
Yeah. So I'm off now. I had a little yesterday. And
what'd you have yesterday? Oh, donuts.
Yeah. And then this fucking dickhead that I'm friends with goes, hey, are you still in LA? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, are you still off sugar? There's a donut shop you gotta go to. And I'm like, I'm off. Delete my number. You know? That was like my ex-Coke dealer used to text me.
No.
Yeah, he'd be like, it's the holiday season and it's snowing. Hit me up. And I'm like, you motherfucker. No. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A friendly reminder, checking in for the holidays. It's so funny. What if your drug dealer sent you a Christmas card? That's the next step.
I mean, he basically he would be like, hey, bro, how are you? And it would trick me into thinking I had a friend. Like, good, man. He's like, you want to feel even better? I'm like, how dare you, Enrique? How dare you?
Enrique. Okay, let's get into your drink real quick.
Well, I'm off sugar, so there's none in there.
Oh.
This is just straight up red eye.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because one of the most interesting things about Ian that I learned, there's many.
Yeah.
He's a whistler, for one. He's off sugar.
Off sugar.
And he's a big cat guy.
Oh.
But in addition to all of that, he has the weirdest Starbucks order.
Yes. And don't knock it till you try it, okay? It's iced coffee, black, with lemonade.
And let me tell you, it really goes off.
Yeah.
When I took a sip, I was shocked and appalled by how much I enjoyed what I was
It's a party in your mouth.
Yeah.
It is. And my dear friend, family friend who's is actually my manager, he invented it, and it's at a local coffee shop in Delaware at a place called Brouhaha, and on the board it's called the Topel.
Really?
Yeah. So he introduced me to it, so I got to give him credit.
Okay.
But yeah, that's his. It's not my invention. I just spread the good gospel of the Topel.
The Topel effect.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So are you a big Starbucks guy? Or do you just go if it's...
I'm a big coffee guy, but I do lean towards Starbucks just because it has that app and it's so easy and fast, you know? But I love my little shops in my neighborhood that I go to and support. But, you know, like, also all the little shops just have like one tiny size, and I'm like a guzzler. So Starbucks gives me like a big old guy, you know?
I'm a guzzler. Yeah, so am I.
I'm a guzzler. I'm a lover. I'm a dinner booger.
What else are
I've been
you?
up since 8. What?
You have? You've been up since 8? Are you a big shopper?
What?
Yeah, shopper. Because I see you got jewelry, you got flair.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You got tattoos that are very stylized. Like, what's your deal? Are you shopping on the regular?
I don't really shop. So everything on my right hand I got for free. I stole this cane from Walgreens.
No.
Yeah.
Everything on this hand you got for free.
Yeah, and I got these stickers for free. But this and these I got. I got this ring on eBay, this at a kiosk in a mall in Saratoga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
just want to find out about Ian's flair. Finances flair.
I had a necklace. Oh, I keep it in my pocket because it was nice. This guy gave me a necklace, but I don't really like wearing it. It's got a skull on it.
Wait,
he gave it to me in Pittsburgh. People just give me shit, and I'm like, oh, cool, thanks.
But you don't wear it.
No, it's like too short on my neck.
But you have it in your pocket always?
Yeah, it's a nice gift that I was given.
Yeah.
You know?
I love it.
He went out of it's handmade. So he went out of his way to make it. So I might
really
as well,
cool.
you know?
The chain is cool.
Yeah.
And the skull is cool too.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you carry it around in your pocket.
I'm a bit of a hoarder.
Are you?
No. But yeah. No, I think I might get a tattoo when I'm at it. I don't shop. Oh, and this shirt I got for free from a record label. So like a lot of Airheads with a band a label Triple B Records. But
that's awesome.
like I'm into like punk and hardcore and ska, and so you know I like talk to these bands. We do merch trades where I send them my stuff, they send me theirs, and so like a lot of stuff. Yeah, I just come into whatever. But the only thing I spend money on is coffee
and tattoos,
cigarettes, and tattoos. Yeah, you know.
What's the most recent tattoo?
Oh,
what was the last tattoo you got?
I think Prisoner of Love on my chest.
Prisoner of Love?
Yeah. You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Oh, shit. That looks cool.
Yeah.
The art's really cool. Is it the same person every time?
No, I get a couple different guys. This is Akira Latanzio at a R&D tattoo shop. Him and Rich Fire are great. Rich did a Bart Simpson on my foot. I have Bart Simpson skateboarding on my foot, and it says, "Eat my shorts, man."
No.
Yeah.
What? Are you going to get a tattoo while you're in LA?
I think so, yeah.
You are?
Oh, Ian Weidrich did this. This is my favorite, I think. My Tasmanian
That one
devil.
I love.
Yeah.
You're going to get one while you're here?
I think so, yeah.
Where?
I forget the name of the studio, but I'm gonna get it. I think like right here. I think I'm just gonna pull the trigger and get my arms.
What do you've been avoiding the arms?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I got this and I hate it. The guy went too dark and he blasted me. I'm
Is
not gonna
that
blow
a
him
coyote?
up. It's Wile E. Coyote smoking a cigarette dressed as a vampire.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, but it's like too dark, man.
No, but if you put, I mean, mine's
Like
really dark,
fucking
but this one's a
blasted me.
cover up.
Oh, what was it before?
My area code, I got it at Skankfest.
Why would you cover that up? That's
No,
great.
it
I
was
was going to
bad.
get I have my area code tattdoesed on me.
It
I have
was
a bicycle.
At Skankfest. Would you get tattooed at Skankfest?
No.
Yeah, that's
Moron. What the hell's the matter with you? I have a bicycle with 302 and 138.
It didn't look. Wow,
Yeah.
it didn't look like the
What,
right
do you have a picture? Can you pop a picture up of it?
of my old tattoo.
I mean, dude, do you know Brendan Sagalow? He's fucking great. He's a New York comic. So
Yeah,
funny.
he's
but
so funny.
Yeah. He got a tattoo at Skagfest and he was on like mushrooms or acid and it's like a big dog on his arm.
What does it look like? Did it come out okay?
No.
I mean, listen, mine came out. Okay, it was 818, but it looked like the 8 was. Okay, 1-8 was like the classic infinity sign 8, like how you make a normal 8.
Yeah.
And the other one was like 2 deformed like circles on top of each other, like a snowman. So they weren't even the same types of 8s. Looked like my friend told me it looked like 2 snowmen playing table tennis. It was supposed to be 818.
God, I want to see it. That's so funny. You got it in a visible
I had to get
spot.
it covered
But who
up.
the fuck am I? I got Bart
I
Simpson
got
on my
it
foot.
covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, I'm thinking of like something right here, and then maybe like a wolf, and then Virgin Mary, Mother of God. Right
Really?
here. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I grew up like
Catholic?
yeah, and like I loved God.
You did?
Yeah,
A Virgin Mary tattoo is pretty cool.
yeah,
Whenever I see a Virgin Mary, like the symbolism, I'm like, she looks dope.
yeah.
Because it's like the drip looks good.
Yeah, yeah, and
like
then and then this is going to be a werewolf biting a woman's neck.
No.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Next to the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, yeah, because I contain multitudes.
Yeah, you're a 3-dimensional layered guy. One thing about Ian, he's a 3-dimensional guy.
I'm like an onion. Peel back my layers, bitch. And
Wait,
if you get
so-
too deep, you will cry.
So, did you grow up Catholic?
Yeah.
Did you go to confession?
Oh yeah.
Do you think that stays with you? Because I
In
went
what
to
way?
confession. I remember going to confession like as a kid.
What do you mean it stays with you?
Well, like the guilt.
Oh, of
Because like
course.
sometimes I'm like, do I need to go to confession?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wait, but what? That's just like
Well-
brainwashing.
No, like the
Some
guilt
guy-
stays with you.
Like some guy just tells you to pray. And then
Right.
It's
I mean,
fixed.
when you get older, you recognize that. I think a little bit of that is good in the sense of like, you know, any form of accountability and any form of like behavioral, not manipulation, but just a set of values that are instilled in terms of
Morals.
like morals and values of like, you know, but also the idea of forgiveness is like massively important because none of us are perfect. But the guilt that comes with it because of the ultimate end game of hell if you sin is terrible, you know.
the
But
hell thing.
you know, I do think, you know, tradition and some sort of like atonement is good in terms of, you know, like the, you know, in programs of recovery, you basically atone for your sins by, you know, making amends and trying to live your life better. And
I
I
did
think,
some of the steps
yeah,
because I was in Al-Anon. You do the same steps as
dude,
the AA
Al-Anon
steps.
blew my mind.
Have you gone?
I went to one meeting and so I, you know, and there's this thing about anonymity, but I will say like, you know, I'm not the be all end all. I just know what works for me, and going to meetings and getting my hand up and letting other people that got sober help me really helped me. And if people can be aware of that, because a lot of people don't even know. And there's like a big thing behind it of like, it's God and this religion. It's like, it doesn't have to be, you know, you can take what you want from it and leave the rest, you know? So like, I very much that retaught me how to live. And I take that with me wherever I go, but you know, AA, you know, saved me, but I had never gone to Al-Anon, and Al-Anon was so interesting because my mom had to go to Al-Anon, you know, for me. And I went to this meeting, and I'll never forget because I heard it from the other side of like what you did and what you do in addiction. And even when you're not in addiction, but you're living alcoholically, you're not working on yourself, you know, because a lot of the times, I don't know if you can relate, but it's like, you know, you're always like, well, I'm not bothering anyone else. I'm hurting myself. I'm not hurting you. You know, it's like a disease of selfishness, you know, and to hear mothers in that room break down and talk about watching their sons. And I knew, you know, my mom used to stay in the stairs and stay up when I would stay at her house to like make sure I kept breathing, you know, and I saw that, but you can compartmentalize it. And to hear it from other people, it just really like shook me. And that helped me in my resolve to stay sober. Cause it's like, if I can't do it for me, like I do it for her, and then I do it for her and I do it for me, you know? So.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, definitely like I found a lot of, recovery and like tools in Al-Anon that I wasn't expecting to find, because I went because someone that I dated was an addict. So I was like,
that's tough, yeah.
I was like, really needing something, and then the tools that I got from going have been so valuable ever since. Like I can use them still, and
like
I have
what?
like the book. Just one of them was, I remember specifically, I went to a meeting and I was trying to like force a solution, and in the meeting we were talking about that day, like about how you don't need to force a solution, about how just give it some space, and maybe over time the solution will arise. And it was really profound to me because I'm a big solution forcer. I'm like I need the answer. Or like I don't like sitting in the
That's
unknown.
so funny because women usually just like to complain and they don't like to solve. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I learned to do? Like even with my like friends, mostly girls, because they're more in touch with like, you know, venting and being like in touch with their emotions, you know, and in my relationships, like with whomever I date, whenever something comes up, I go, okay, do you want me to listen or do you want me to give feedback? You know, like, do you want to just vent or do you want me to like help? You know, and that's like helped me. And I learned that, you know, from meetings and stuff. You know, there's so much that can help people.
About just listening. That is something that I've learned.
And like learning, like I don't have to make a decision right now.
That.
You know?
That
really helps a lot.
That really helps too. And then just like setting boundaries.
Yes. Oh, I love setting boundaries.
I mean,
it's
like
so good because I never had them.
I know. When you just set boundaries and you're like, wow, I'm really doing something with my life.
Yeah. Well, I feel like
you
it's
can't
like
access me whenever you feel like it, bitch.
Yeah. It feels good. And also it's like so scary to do, but everything we do is just practice. It's like collecting data and using that in your next experiences, you know? So, I love setting boundaries, because it's, you know, it's something that can help me moving forward. And if I do it in a wrong way with like I can use that and go, okay, I didn't do that perfectly. And then I can make an amends to you. And then the next time I do that, I can call upon that experience and do it differently, you know, instead of like beating myself up for not doing it right the first time or whatever. Cause I used to do that all the time.
Right.
You know?
And then I think that there's a level of self-awareness that comes from doing the steps that you're not going to get if you're not looking
for sure
internally, because looking internally can be a bitch sometimes. Oh, dude, when you're like, oh, let me write down what's wrong with me. But it's like when you know what your defects are, it can help you in so many ways.
Totally. But, you know, at the same time, it's so beautiful because you do lay out, you know, your resentments and the thing that you've been hating this person for, and this motherfucker and that motherfucker and this and that, and you share them with a third party that has no connection to you, because oftentimes in like therapy or even friendships, they co-sign your behaviors, and friends are always in your corner, and they're always like, no, you're right there, fucking blah, 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 you know. But putting all that down and having a sponsor, a third party, help you go through it, and then you go, oh, I'm the fucking asshole. Oh, I'm the problem. Oh, shit, there's a repeated pattern of behavior that I have been engaging in, and you keep doing the same, you're going to get what you get. And I got what I got, and it wasn't good.
Oh,
you know?
God. Yeah,
and that's like really tough to do. So I applaud anyone that does that. If they're in programs of recovery, if they're not, you know, and I used to feel like, I used to hate that I was an alcoholic. It made me feel so defective and, you know, like just so terrible, and everyone was like progressing in life, and I was just this like complete fuck up. But in time, I've been like, man, how lucky am I? How fortunate am I that I've been given access to this thing that can help me grow as a person that not many people even know about. You know, a lot of people don't do this stuff. So and there is that aspect of anonymity, but you have to talk about it for people to know about it.
Yeah,
you know?
but like, would you, your quality of life before and after getting sober, it was night and day, obviously, right?
Bro.
How bad was it? Like, bad?
I mean, how many times can you wake up bleeding before you're like,
what were you drinking?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. I fucking
what?
loved booze.
I feel like though, as a society, we're kind of, I mean, in some places, like the bigger cities for sure, but we're moving away from alcohol for sure. I think. I read an article.
Yeah, but what are we moving towards?
Weed.
Not good. It's a psychoactive drug.
You're not wrong.
And so many people are addicted to it, and they trick themselves into thinking it's
that they're
medicine,
not addicted.
and that they're not, and it's no big deal. But it truly warps your mind.
You're right.
And your perception.
You're right.
Then we start to build up these stories and these paranoid ideas.
Being high and paranoid is the worst case
terrible.
scenario.
And I only know this because I did it.
Living in hell.
Yeah, you're in a self-imposed hell.
When you're paranoid, I remember like one time I flew and I had an edible, and the whole time I was going through TSA, like, oh fuck, like I was in the I was like, why did I do this to myself? Like,
and
what
then you're
was
like,
I thinking?
I'm a bad person. I'm a bad daughter.
And then I'm like, yeah, like we're all gonna die.
Yeah,
like, and I'm like, no, I just want to get through TSA. Like, I gotta walk through this metal detector, and
everybody knows.
Yeah, everyone knows that you're high. Like, yeah.
Also, if you have underlying mental health conditions, it helps bring that stuff to the surface.
Yeah.
They're finding more and more people are coming into the emergency rooms in weed psychosis.
Yeah.
You know, there's a mental health problem going on in the country, and there's no coincidence that half the people you see in the streets screaming also have a fucking blunt in their hand. And if they don't have access to fucking weed, they're getting K2 or some synthetic marijuana. And marijuana is not what it was years ago when it was harmless, when it was an okay thing. Now it's so synthesized and potent to the point of like bringing out true insanity.
Well, I do think that there aren't enough people talking about how if you do have underlying mental health conditions, smoking weed can amplify that for sure. Yeah,
totally. And that's okay. Just, you know,
just be aware you're in a psychosis, dude.
Yeah, but it's tough, man. Like, dude, one time I was like applying for a job, and I had to fill out a form I'd never seen before, and I thought the guy was trying to catfish me or no, fish me. I thought he was trying to get my information to steal my identity.
Yeah.
And his address was like 60 Aquarium Way. And I was on edibles, and I was like, oh my God, it's a phishing scam. Because guess what, man? Where do the fish live? In a fucking aquarium.
No.
Yeah. No. And then I tried to go to the police station to report him.
No.
But I was so paranoid, like leaving. I would leave and come back and leave and come back. And I'm like, this isn't good. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
the aquarium.
Yeah, the aquarium. Where do the fish live, man? Yeah. guess what? I ain't the only one. It happens to a lot of people.
No, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
But, you know, I don't know. That's why it's weird. Like, it's incredibly, who the fuck am I to say anything? I'm a fucking lunatic. I'm a fucking whistler, right? I have a fucking weird, intimate relationship with my cat, you know? Also, I'll just say, what's wrong with whistling? Okay? Huh? What's wrong with whistling a tune? Try it. You'll feel better.
I can't.
Whistling's my weed.
That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
You feel better if you whistle.
Whistling's my weed.
Yeah. Write it down. Guy that doesn't talk.
Xavier.
Write it down, giggler. Dude, I learned to whistle on my first construction job.
You're the most, we're peel back another layer.
Yeah.
Wait,
And,
what do you mean? You worked in construction?
They hated it because I would try to like whistle
No.
and like, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Your coworkers just whistling and you're just
Yeah,
there
my
trying
nickname
to...
was Seinfeld because I would always make jokes.
No.
Yeah. And then
I
one
can't
of the
imagine
guys,
you working construction. Did
I used
you
to be
like
a carpenter.
it? Really?
Yeah.
Can you build shit?
I loved it.
Really?
Yeah. Me and Jordan were both carpenters. That's how we became friends.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Could you build a table?
Not well, but I could do it, you know. I could tile your bathroom and build you a fucking bathroom. Yeah,
You
but
could?
I'm not a finished carpenter. I couldn't build a fucking table, you know. But
You could do the gist of the job.
yeah, I got the gist.
Yeah, I got the
Follow
gist.
you know.
Yeah, if push came to shove.
Dude, my first
don't have a
construction
tile
job.
guy.
It was, well, no, I haven't done it so long. It
No,
probably
I'm just-
would not be good.
But just the thought of you tiling my bathroom is
know.
hilarious.
Like knee pads and everything, grout and everything. Yeah.
Whistling.
Yeah, whistling. Oh my God.
So
Yeah.
funny. Wait, so you worked construction for how long?
Yeah. I don't know. 3 or 4 years, maybe?
3 or 4 years.
2 years? 3
When's your
years?
birthday? Gotta be-
December 31st.
What are you? Sagittarius?
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
What are you?
Aries.
What's-
Do you know anything about the signs? I feel like
Yeah.
You do?
Well, I know that it just, if you adhere to it, you're just mentally ill.
Yeah.
What?
I'm mentally ill and loving it, dude.
Yeah,
We're
that's a
all
t-shirt.
mentally ill
That's
and
a t-shirt.
loving it, Ian.
I'm mentally ill and loving it, and whistling is my weed.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a t-shirt show.
This is
This
a
is-
t-shirt think tank.
I love this.
A t-shirt writer's
Yes.
room. Let's just have a meeting. We're just gonna, there
up
are
with
no
some
bad
teas.
ideas.
Yeah,
Just throw it out there.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, that's a great shirt. You should do it.
You should do
that picture and then the thing.
I already forgot what it was. What was it?
I'm mentally ill and loving
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's mentally ill
Yeah.
and loving it, and then that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Whistling is my weed and mentally ill and loving it.
Because guess
We
what?
need these.
When you're whistling, you're not concentrating and thinking about all that stuff. It like brings you into the present, you know?
That's a good point. Are you, and you said you're a singer at home too? Like you'll sing?
I just sing stuff.
But are you like a singer around the house?
Yeah,
all
I'll
the
sing
time?
what I do and everything. You know?
You'll improvise and
Oh,
sing?
yeah.
Like,
I do it when I
washing
walk.
the dishes, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Or
You
like
need a
going to the store,
musical.
gonna get some
You need a
stuff.
musical.
Gonna be fun. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Because I gotta go get the groceries. I gotta
No.
go get my shit. I gotta.
See, like, that's so fun. For me, I'm kind of like blocked with singing. I don't.
Give it a shot. You think I was always a singer? I had to try somehow. The only time
You-
you fail is if you don't try.
Well, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
The thought of publicly singing, humiliating.
You
What
publicly
about
get on stage every night.
different?
No.
Completely
Who
different.
gives a fuck?
I know, but I get self-conscious.
Why?
I'm in my head about it. The
Why?
singing. I don't know. I want to do the goddamn comedy jam. Maybe I will.
Do
Maybe
it.
I'll move past this fear.
Do it. And you know how you get past it? Sing in the grocery store.
Out loud on
Do
the
do
aisles.
do. Hello.
In
Talk to
front-
people.
No.
Yeah, it's practice. It's practice. You'll never see them again. Fuck
I'm
them.
picking up crap motherfuckers.
Yeah. And maybe it'll make someone smile, and then they'll do it, and you'll have a chuckle and make someone feel better. Why not?
See, I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like there aren't enough people singing in the aisles in
You gotta
Los
sing in the
Angeles. In
That's
LA.
a shirt. You got to sing in the aisles.
You gotta sing in the aisles.
No, I mean, I'm certifiably insane. No, I'm not. I'm crazy, but I'm not insane.
No, you're like mentally ill in a fun way. That's why I like you.
Yeah.
Because I'm also mentally ill in a fun way.
Yeah.
We have the same.
Yeah. I mean, it's why not? Why live if you're not having the most fun?
Are you on any meds? I am. I'm on an SSRI.
What are you on?
Prozac.
Yeah? Do you get Prozac pussy?
Where
you
it doesn't
can't
get
come?
wet. It depends. Depends.
Yeah.
But I come.
See, I'm on depends because I'm incontinent. Can't stop shitting myself.
At first when I was on it, it was harder.
Yeah.
But then now,
Yeah. You like learn your
I've
system or
endured.
like what to do.
I figured it out. I've adapted and evolved.
That's what it's about.
Yeah,
That's what
adapting
we're all
and
doing.
evolving.
Adapt and evolve.
This
Figure out a way
pussy's
to come.
adapted and evolved.
Pussy's resilient.
Yeah, dude. Prozac has nothing on this pussy.
That's a shirt.
Oh my god.
This would be a good shirt.
We're just spill like the best shirt ideas are just coming through us right now.
Do you remember when
Thank you,
shirts?
source.
Do you remember when shirts were like personalities in a way of
I still
like
think for some.
no with like phrases like Jesus is my homeboy or like Chuck Norris is God, you know, like those shirts. Remember with like they would just they were like
homeboy.
what were they were like not graphic tees.
No, like in junior high, I got passed out. Like my brother had the cool junior high shirt, and then my first day of junior high, he gave me this bright orange shirt that said, "It's my duty to please that booty."
Yeah.
And then like coolest guy, first day of school. And I was like, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Nah.
There was like massive t-shirt like it was like a t-shirt conglomerate. I went to Spencer's Gift when I was home visiting my mom, and I got a shirt that said, "Who ate all the pussy?"
No.
And I was walking around the house going, "Mom, I just need answers. I just want to know.
Dude,
I'm hungry." She was loving it. Yeah.
Was it crushing with your mom? When I
yeah.
crush with my mom, there's no greater feeling.
Oh, it's the best. And that's
Right.
another gift of
Yeah.
sobriety is the relationship with my mom. You know, it was like so great. you
That's
know.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And it wasn't for a very long time.
Where does your mom live?
Delaware.
Delaware.
Yeah.
I talk to my mom constantly.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
really annoying.
Oh.
I'm like the annoying daughter.
Are
like, what are
you?
you doing, mom? I'm that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my sister is like very independent. She's younger than me. She doesn't check in. I'm a checker-inner.
I love checker-inning.
I need to check in.
Are you a phone call person?
Oh, yeah, I'm a phone call checker-inner.
Can we stop this whole hate and phone call thing?
It gets the job done faster.
Yes, and when
more
you're
efficient.
texting, I know that you're by your phone, so I'm gonna call you. And don't ignore me. I know your phone's right there.
Okay, that's one thing, but let me tell you, when someone hits you with this surprise FaceTime,
No.
I need a heads up.
Jamar Neighbors says that all the time.
All the time.
All the time. All the time. It's the best. I like it. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
He is a random FaceTimer.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah, a FaceTime from Jamar, you answer.
Yes.
But not if it's, you don't always answer a FaceTime. When Kim Congdon FaceTimes me, it's to help her with outfits.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm going to start invoicing you, bitch.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I've been helping motherfuckers with their outfits.
Well, I send
left
videos.
and right lately.
I don't FaceTime, but I send videos and then send it. I'll be like, what do you think of this? Or if I was in Vegas playing the penny slots, I kept sending Jordan videos of me winning and then losing.
the penny slots in Vegas.
I only play the penny slots.
The slots?
Yeah. You gotta
Do you like
win.
the lights and stuff? Like, what gets you?
I
I like the symbols.
Oh.
The cherries, they excite me. It makes me feel like
You know what you should have done?
I'm a
You should have gotten
child.
cherries tattooed on that to cover it up.
Well, I can always add cherries.
Yeah. Do you think you'll go more in your arms?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because once you have this.
I know.
But then it's also like, this is so dark. So now I'm
Yeah.
here like, okay, so what do I do?
Now, you'd look good with like a bunch of black and whites. I love American traditional. That's
your thing.
what I love. Going into a shop, picking it off the wall, bold, classic colors, 25-25. You can see it from 25 feet away and 25 years later.
Wait, what? When's that 25-25?
I know it's like 20-20 rule. You can see it from, you know what it is, 20 feet away, and it'll be there in 20 years.
Really?
And I love just these two because it's like that old prison pop look.
Yeah, it's
and I'm
cool.
afraid if I cover the arm, I'm gonna like lose that. And also like it's weird on stage.
What?
I don't know, having like
you
a
can always wear a
sleeve of
jacket.
tattoos.
If you-
Yeah, but I'm
I
also
think it makes it more like fun.
I'm also a shorts on stage guy.
No.
No, yeah. Fuck it. Fuck them.
I'm shook.
Why?
Because you're the only person I know could pull off shorts on stage.
Yeah, Sam Talent does. He looks
Okay.
good in shorts. He wears long sleeve and shorts.
Long
I
sleeve
wear-
and shorts?
I wear shorts and I have a sleeve of tattoos, so it's kind of like I have pants.
It balances it out.
Most expensive pair of pants you can get, brother.
I feel like
I love it. Well, because I move around so much, I sweat. And if I'm in jeans, it's like so off-putting.
I like
You know?
I like being in like I also feel like the sloppier I look, the more the audience likes me. I've noticed.
Is that why you dress like that today?
Yeah,
Oh,
said,
what?
I'm gonna be a sloppy bitch.
I love. I feel like when I started wearing shorts on stage, I could be more myself.
Yeah, and the more you feel like yourself, the better.
Totally.
Obviously.
Totally.
Yeah, I remember one time I went on stage with a beret, and the whole time I was like, I don't know who the fuck I think I am. Like, I was so in my head about the beret.
Oh my God.
I was
Welcome
like,
to the stage, Amelie.
yeah, I was like,
Holy
dude,
shit, a
fuck it.
beret. That's what I like, dude. When people wear fanny packs on stage, I'm like, fuck you.
No.
Like, it's such a clear decision. Like, I'm a
fanny
fanny
pack?
pack guy. I was always fanny. I was fanny when it was not fucking fashion and it was function. Always. And I tried wearing it on stage and I was like, this is not authentic because I could have taken it off. Like I wear a fanny pack for function, and when I don't need it for functionality, I take it off. And when I'm on stage, I'm not going in my pockets. So why the fuck do I have it?
Okay, so let me tell you though.
Yeah.
I've gone on stage with my purse.
That's different.
It is.
Yeah.
But I'm out here like, I can't trust anyone.
That's
like,
what it is, yeah.
Like, that's also a bad vibe. I should be able to leave my
But
my purse
people
in
are
the green
stealing
room.
purses, not fanny packs.
You see a fanny pack, you're I'm not touching that.
Oh yeah,
You see
because what's in a fanny pack? It's fucking. I got Pepto and, and Tylenol.
Gas
I
X.
do legit have Gas X.
Gas X and lip balm.
Dude, do I have my Gas X in here? Oh, I got Pepto and a recall.
He's like in a pen.
I know, and a pen for my little notes.
Do you always have a pen in your pocket?
Yeah, I take notes.
I need to do that more
It's nice.
because I'm always looking for a pen.
Yeah, I have so many in my pockets.
I feel like I have them everywhere except for when I need them.
I think I lost a good pen last night.
No.
It's very upsetting. Okay,
You're
do you know
gonna
how
go-
much? Do you know how much I love pens?
How much? Do you have
This
a
is
special pen?
Insane. Yeah. So I'm doing Fort Worth Hyenas. I'm there the other night, and the opener is like, "Oh, hey man, I get a pen if you need it." And I go, "Is it gel?" And he's like, "What?" And I go, "Oh, I thought you meant like a writing utensil." Like, I'm so out of the fucking weed and drug game. When he said I got a pen you can use, I was like, "No, I got one, but thanks, man. What kind?"
Yeah,
Like, I was about to
like,
nerd out on
yeah.
pens. He's like, "No, it's weed." I'm like, "Oh, I'm wildly out of touch." Yeah.
What? Like, okay, I love they're like a fine point. I don't know what they are. What
See,
they're
I don't
called.
like fine points.
I love a fine point.
I love a nice gel, like where if you touch it right away, it smears.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know gel.
Yeah.
If you touch it right.
Is that better for you? Like I know, like when I write with the gel pen in a comedy club, I can see it better in low light.
Yeah.
Is that
Yep.
is it for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
How many pens we got here?
No. What's in Ian Finance's bag? That's its own podcast.
Oh my God. This is just such a Papermate
whoa.
Flare medium.
Oh, I see.
Hey.
You know what you're doing.
Hey. That's good.
Wait.
Now, see, this was my thinner
Your
pen
book-
over here.
Your notebook makes me feel better about my notebook.
Why?
Because it looks mentally ill.
Yeah, dude. If I didn't talk into a microphone. Yo, so my ex, she sent me a picture the other day, and it was a note that we had found in the apartment last year. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And she was like, oh, it's it was reminders of what you wanted to talk about on the podcast, but it truly looks like something that if it was presented in court, I would get my kids taken away. All it says is it's a piece of paper that says Columbine book, 5G Tower, January 19th,
No,
son
no.
of Sam.
No.
Because I just write notes and
I write notes too.
dude, I have like 2 different calendars in my bag. Like it just
What do you mean?
for my road dates and for my
Oh.
weeklies and then I have it in my notebook and you know here's another fucking notebook and you know it's just never ending. Never ending. You know?
He's a big notebook
I
guy.
couldn't be happier. What, you need a pen? You want me to give you a pen? You want a fucking pen?
I do, Ian. Hit
I'll
me with a
you
pen.
up.
Pen
Hold
me
on,
up.
There's my tobacco.
Pen a bitch up.
Hold on. There's my corncob pipe.
No.
There's my lighter for the pipe.
No.
Hold on. Do I have a pen for you? Where's my pile of pens? You need Pepto? Oh, you want a fake tattoo?
Yes. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, do it.
Can I?
Downtown Tattoo out in Las Vegas. Oh, this is a good pen.
Are you thinking about whether or not you want to part with that one? I can see it.
I know it is. You can have it. It's in the bottom of my bag. Oh, here's another pen. Hold on. No, it's a Tide stick.
Oh, you have a Tide stick.
Yeah. I got Blue Chew because sometimes my dick doesn't work.
The what's in my bag Ian Finance edition.
Oh, okay.
A corn cob pipe, a Blue Chew.
I'm a pipe guy now.
So like everything about you is American classic, right? It's just like
Oh
the
yeah,
tattoo.
yeah. I'm the last true fucking good white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe trying to do a pipe because it's more labor intensive and cigarettes are so easy for me to just go out and rip one.
Oh.
Because I'm like getting up there and how many smoke a day, and I feel like this would be less.
So you're packing American spirit.
Yeah. Aaron, I do say when I have the pipe, I like to talk like this. Oh, Sarah, good to see you in your gingham dress. Oh, yes. Is there smoking allowed in here? It's just pipe smoke, no big deal. Oh, here, I
my
give this to
God.
you. It's a pen.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Xavier, I have nothing for you. Would you like a necklace?
That's our episode.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
It
fun.
was so much fun. Where
Yeah.
can people find you? And do you have anything coming up you want to
Oh
promote?
my goodness. You can follow me on Instagram, ianimal69 on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.
Oh, you're on Twitch.
Yeah.
Cool, fun.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while, but I maybe I'll start back up. But you were on Bye Guys with me and
It was
Zach
so
Amico. It
much
was so
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, check it out. Bye Guys with me and Zach Amico. Also, Bein and Ian with Jordan. It's on YouTube and patreon.com/BeinIanPod for bonus
Yeah, and
episodes.
every time I see your clips, they're so funny.
Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of road stuff coming up. I'm
you wanna plug
headlining
your
on the
dates?
road every week until middle of May. I'm going
Really?
to shoot a special at the end of May. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Where are you
fucking
going to shoot
pumped.
your special? Do
New
you
York
know?
City.
New York?
New York, baby.
How long of a special are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, I ran it last night and it was fucking great.
An hour?
At the Improv. No, I did 45.
45.
Yeah. But it was, dude, it was so cool.
That's
I
so
loved it,
cool.
man. I loved it. Yeah, it was really fun.
That's so cool. So where can people find your dates?
IanFidance.com. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll link to that as well.
Yeah. When does this come out?
This comes out Wednesday. So if there's anything you want to plug.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Comedy Connection, Rhode Island, House of Comedy, Detroit, Chicago Zanies, Wise Guys, Utah. Just IanFidance.com for all dates.
Okay, we'll link to that so we'll make it easy for
thank you, Sarah.
listeners and
This
viewers
was
to
so
find. It was
fun.
so much fun. I had
Yeah.
the best time with you. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Shank. Make sure to subscribe, rate, review, tell your friends about it. Also, subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. Also, check out This Bitch with me and Kim Congdon. Also, March 10th, I'm coming to Bellflower with Josh Potter. And March 19th.
Josh is the best.
He's the best. And March 19th.
I love ripping cigs with him. Okay, sorry, you keep talking.
March 19th, I'm going to be in San Diego at Mic Drop. That's all with Kim Congdon.
Whistle.
And that's it.